Nah, what the fuck is this? Yo, why is Pac-Man becoming a fucking Battle Royale? I ain't even taking the piss when I say this. This has actually pissed me off. Just the fucking genre of Battle Royale needs to die. It's turned so shit, and it's definitely the game that pisses me off the most. Like, I can get pissed off at certain games, but I can get over it within a minute. But any Battle Royale game I even attempt to play, I will just get so fucking pissed off to the point I will not touch it for months. Well, to the point I will not touch it for years for the sake of my own health. Like, I could be one off getting a nuke with a knife only, and then die from some corner camping twat, and I still won't get as angry as I do from just knowing that Battle Royales exist. I ain't just talking about one single game. All of them to me just suck. Massive amount of dick. I can only play them with certain people, so if you're watching this and I play Warzone with you, congrats. It means you're special to me. I never even heard of the words Battle Royale until Fortnite became a thing. I remember being at school with all my mates were just talking about it, so I thought, fuck it, I'll play it. And my COD player mind just thought, oh shit, 100 players are destroying a massive map. That sounds pretty sick. Yo, why don't games like this exist already? I played it, and when it was new, the game was so innocent, I don't think anyone expected it to become what it did. World War II was the main COD at the time, but I would still play Black Ops 3 because CODs kept sucking dick. And it was in its dying state, and then Fortnite just blew up way quicker than anyone would have expected, because 99% of the players most likely were all the COD fanboys who would just always say, here we go, what the fuck is COD now? This game's so awful, but then proceed to play it for hours every single day. Except this time they had a new game to play for when COD was shit for them. But Fortnite at first was honestly too adorable to hate, and I actually liked it as well. Everyone played it just to win, because back then it was more just to say that you have a win on Fortnite. But as time went on, people got addicted, and that's not what my problem was. My problem was how everyone started to get competitive and take the game too seriously. It's just a game, lads. Why can't we have some fun?
The fuck you say to me, you little—
The game becoming shit wasn't all to do with the developers updating it. The tryhards were on another level. And to me, the Fortnite community was the worst to exist. Back when it came out, people didn't hate Ninja for no reason. Quad pumping and sky-based memes were just amazing to see. And wins were literally based on whoever had the best base or whoever got the gold scar in RPG early on in the game. And then when that does happen, you just want to kill yourself because you die from something stupid. The building and consoles were only used for base camping, which I have no problem with. I enjoyed how you could be creative in a fight to the death, and how big you could make your base. It's like, instead of look for a good camping spot, you build your camping spot. Right now, I sound like I'd be the fucking shittest COD player. Sky bases were fun until people realized you could just shoot them down. PC players were way better than consoles because they learned how to build while in gunfights, aka what they still do to this day. Then it became crossplay, which was pretty cool, and they added controller layouts for console players to basically make them become as good as PC players. This is basically when the games got fucking sweaty. Like, competitive league play modes were added. At this point, Fortnite was a game that everyone knew. Even if you didn't play games, you knew what Fortnite was. I have so many reasons why I hate this bastard game, but all I need to say is that everyone that played it were all shit-talking viruses. And now a Battle Royale game has absolutely dominated gaming. What every other game development company thought. Clearly, we all need to do the same thing, because that's what everyone will love forever. See, with Fortnite, the game is still decently good enough for people to keep playing it. Otherwise, it would not have blown up the way it did. And that's when Gapex comes around. And this was supposed to be what defeats Fortnite, and it had the clout for about a week before everyone realized it was the biggest pile of wank for a Battle Royale to ever exist. I thought I'd enjoy it because it was first person, but all the special powers in the movement was just so extra, and the game just felt shit. I don't know a lot about Gapex. All I know is that the community for it was fucking dead, so I don't even know if it was full of cunts. So let's just say it was. Then Black Ops 4 came out, and at the reveal, I only cared about one thing, and that was zombies. I've already made it clear that Black Ops 4 was beyond shit and disappointing when it came out. They also attempted to make a Battle Royale. In fact, they scrapped their campaign that was already half developed just for a Battle Royale. Meaning that crap out was some last minute rushed attempt to try and boost sales, which it fucking didn't. Like, I guarantee the only reason people even played crap out was just because Fortnite was a thing. Like, did Treyarch realize that no one would have played Fortnite if it cost money? BO4 failed completely, and once again, that game was so dead, so the player base for crap out, which, by the way, I'm even surprised it had a fan base considering how shit it was, could have all just been completely brain dead. It may have been more Battle Royales. I know Hyperscape was a thing, and that just sucked dick. I played it once, and honestly, it would have been so much more fun as some kind of like open world type adventure game or some shit like that. But because these retards think that Battle Royales is the only way to succeed, they made something beyond awful. I never played Pussy G Battlegrounds or H1 Shit One, but I know for a fact I would have hated those for being boring because they look fucking boring. Then Modern Warfare came out. It had all its issues and everyone complaining about the game, but at this point, Fortnite was basically dead. But people just fully being nothing but pure tryharding dickheads and developers adding so much extra unneeded shit, the game just killed itself. And then people came onto Modern Warfare, and even though people hated the game at first, majority of people were still playing it. And within like a month, people were thinking that yes, a Battle Royale is coming to the game. And it was by the time like Season 2 came out, Warzone was an interesting one. By Season 2, Modern Warfare was a lot more playable, at least it was for me. Because of my hatred for Battle Royales, I kept going on about how Warzone was just going to suck dick by default. Because no matter what, crap out was shit, and COD can't do Battle Royale, and that everyone was only getting excited for it because Battle Royale. There are probably kids in the world who have only played Battle Royales, they're like go-to shooter games, and will grow up with shit like this. Unlike how people my age and older grew up with COD and zombies, and King of the Totem, and Modern Warfare 2 shit-talking lobbies, and Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 hijacked, and all that shit. Things that make Fortnite, Apex, and Warzone all stand out is how different they are. Warzone is the most simple of them all, but it actually adapts it to COD playstyle, unlike crap out, because they added loadout. The Gulag was an amazing feature. It was 150 man instead of 100. It made it have a lot more action until you realize that all you're just going to do is get third-partied, and that's literally every time I see someone playing Warzone, their excuse is always just third-party this, fucking third-party that, hacking bullshit. So yeah, it seems like a great game, doesn't it? And it wasn't just fully RNG. You could just make a really good class for yourself, and that makes playing to level up actually worth it. Plus, they made it a separate game from Modern Warfare, so it was free, meaning everyone could play it. Warzone is probably some kids' first COD, which is mental to think about to me. Once again, it started out innocent. No one knew what to do. There weren't any overpowered meta weapons, and getting a win meant you have the nicest penis. Pretty much all of Fortnite was dead, and Warzone took over as the new top Battle Royale game, and I enjoyed it because it still felt like I was playing a normal COD, with how much action there was, the fact that I could make my own class. And lads, if you didn't know this already, the Riot Shield with the MP7 Thermal is the most overpowered class in the game. And then there were no sweats until everyone remembered that being the best at Battle Royale meant you get all the vaginas in the entire universe. Get taken over by sweats and people who just take this game way too fucking seriously. Like, if you're listening to me right now, then mate, please just stop caring so deeply about winning. Please. Like, this is why I hate Battle Royale. Only objective is to win. So people find it hard to have some fun. But if everyone stopped playing like dickheads and just decided to have some fun on it, maybe it wouldn't be such a bad play. But to me, Battle Royale is just fucking bacteria. It is so AIDS. Battle Royale players make the old Modern Warfare 2 COD lobby seem like a nice place to be. And back in those days, you were getting fucking called the N-word this, your mom is a fat cunt that, and all that shit. And I still think Battle Royale players are worse. Now the thing is, I'm happy Warzone took over because it's still COD. But I just hope the entire genre of Battle Royale fucking dies. It is boring as shit, and the games are getting more and more shit because of it. Like in Warzone, being a COD game, they just had to have all the overpowered weapons. Like when you die in like an old COD by the most overpowered weapon in the game, and your reaction is just like, oh, of fucking course you're using that thing. Yeah, that's just what Warzone is. Every new update. And I swear to God, the developers are adding glitches. Like there is probably 8 different versions of the stim glitch. You know, every single PlayStation owner in their mom's bumhole want to become Twitch streamers. There are so many of them that just clearly don't enjoy the game anymore, but they still play it because it's popular, and you can see it. I just can't be bothered to get angry at games anymore. If I don't like it, I won't fucking play it. I wish other people had this mindset so everyone would stop playing this shit, and then it would finally die. I wouldn't even be surprised if someone watches this and thinking, oh, you're just saying this because you're bad. Obviously, I'm going to be biased with this shit because I'm bad. I'll admit that, but there are many other games that I suck absolute dick at that I can still enjoy because they're fun for me. Battle Royale games just aren't fun for me anymore, and it's just mainly because everyone takes them way too fucking seriously. I'm glad Fortnite is dead, and now I just need Warzone to die, and the world will definitely be a much better place.